King's hands are tied after damning Prince Andrew email to Jeffrey Epstein, expert says. King Charles' hands are tied after a new damning email from Prince Andrew to Jeffrey Epstein, a royal expert has told GB News. The email, exposed on Sunday morning, has cast fresh doubt over the Duke of York's previous public statements on the timeline of his association with the pedophile. Prince Andrew told Jeffrey Epstein they were in this together the day after a picture of him with sex trafficking victim Virginia Giuffre was published. According to reports, despite the Duke claiming that all communication was severed with the convict back in December 2010. Royal expert and biographer Ingrid Seawood sat down with GB News star Don Neeson to discuss what the email means for the rest of the family. She told the People's Channel, "It's very damning. And it just looks like he was in total cahoots with Epstein. And unfortunately for him and for the royal family, I don't think this is the end of it. I think there's a lot more to come out. That's the trouble. It's an ongoing situation." The online exchange occurred the day after a photograph was published showing Andrew with his arm around Ms. Giuffre at Ghislaine Maxwell's London residence. Giving her own verdict, she said that it just looks appalling for the Yorks, and now everyone's asking what King Charles can do to handle the matter. "Now, I think his hands are quite tied because, it is my opinion only, I don't know this. But his mother obviously wanted Charles to look after Andrew," the royal biographer speculated. The Queen knew that he had a lot of problems and she must have entrusted his care to his elder brother. "Because otherwise I can't imagine that Charles wouldn't have felt obliged to get Andrew out of there," she said. "But I think he's tied between his mother's wishes and his situation as king and head of state." King Charles is now facing pressure to axe all royal links to the Epstein associate after his latest email emerged, which also told the child sex offender to keep in touch. In the leaked message, as reported by The Sun and the Mail on Sunday, the royal wrote, "I am just as concerned for you. Don't worry about me. It would seem we are in this together and will have to rise above it. Otherwise keep in close touch and we'll play some more soon." He signed off the message with A.H.R.H. the Duke of York, KG, referencing his Knight of the Garter title, which he has retained since 2006. The photograph is of Prince Andrew posing alongside Virginia Giuffre when she was 17 years old, taken at the Belgravia home of socialite Ghislaine Maxwell. But, during his 2019 Newsnight interview with the BBC, the Duke rejected Ms. Giuffre's account, insisting that the meeting in the capital never happened. Previously, Ms. Giuffre had alleged she endured 4 years of sexual exploitation by Epstein. She took her own life earlier this year in April at her residence in Western Australia, aged 41.